this guy called Simon Barrow, and Simon Barrow, I was an HR director before I was an MD, and if you're in the world of HR, you may have heard of Simon Barrow, but he invented the term employment brands, probably 10 years before anybody else ever said it. So this notion of why people would work for a particular company over any other particular company. So you've got customer brands, you've got investor brands, and he was at that time a marketeer. So he'd been a director of Colgate, and he'd been a director of I think it was called Barker's, a big marketing agency for recruitment. And he looked at this thing and he said, well, if we can take the idea of brand management into employment, we can start to put science behind why people work where they work. And so that was, and then he did a big business study with a guy called Tim Ambler, and they kind of put it on paper. And it sat there for 10 years, and then I became employment brand manager at Sainsbury's. It's 165,000 people, and we were trying to work out why people would choose to work for Sainsbury's as opposed to choose to work for Asda or Tesco's or anything else like that. And this notion that people, turning on, it said that people chose the company as opposed to you chose them. And I didn't know Simon, he rang me up, and when you work for a company like Sainsbury's, there's lots of people trying to sell you stuff, right? So people are always ringing you, and you've called me up and said, I think I need to come and talk to you. You're the first employment brand manager in the country, and I've been talking about this stuff for 10 years. And I wrote this paper and I spoke at this conference 10 years ago, and I want to come and meet you. Simon being Simon, he turned up on his bicycle, parked it outside the big Sainsbury's HQ, and we just hit it off. And he was 80 this year. I went to his dinner, there were 26 of us, so he's a few years older than me. And he's just a really wise counsel in my career.